Fell asleep. You woke up because somebody towed you to the gas station. The game, you know, right? I've not long started a fresh game on this because I wanted to start from fresh with all the updates. And honest to God, I don't think the game gives you long enough after the first proper job that it gives you to get and to drive to the first sleeping point. And you have to sleep at designated sleeping points. You can't just park at the side of the road or on a forecourt like this and go to sleep. The game's got a mind of its own in a minute as well. What the friggin' hell? Let's fuel the truck. Right, have I got any form of mission here? Okay, I think he's directing me to a rest stop, so we'll follow the map.
Have you traveled outside of the U.S.?
No, I haven't had the privilege.
Yeah, me neither. But I would love to go to Europe, especially Greece and Scandinavian countries.
Are you trying to combine the hot summer sun in Greece with the frosty winters in Finland?
No. When I was a boy, my mother introduced me to Scandinavian and Greek mythology. They both made a huge impression on me. Besides, the Finnish have their own system of beliefs, although they do share some similarities with Scandinavian mythology.
Oh, so you're an expert.
No, not at all. But when I was a kid, the stories from the two mythologies helped me to escape in my own little world. When times were tough, they would take my mind to a more interesting and positive place. Since then, I've read bits and pieces on the topic. I'm no expert, but I'm a big fan. Although, the difference in climate you mentioned sounds like a nice bonus. But I have no idea how I could ever afford such a trip.
One step at a time, my boy. If you embrace this job, over time, money will start flowing.
Where do you live?
The Oak Valley Farm. My brother and I are co-owners.
Cool.
My brother owns the greater share, but I have a percentage in it. He takes care of pretty much everything. Actually, tomorrow we have an order from the farm. But I'll give you more details at dinner or tomorrow morning. We need to kick back a bit. We began our journey at full throttle. We should slow down every now and then.
Yeah, it's been good so far. I feel accomplished. Frankly, I wasn't expecting much, but I think your attitude and fast-paced work made for a good start.
Good, my boy. Glad to hear that.
He speeds up now, Luke. Dickhead. Yeah, Joker. I felt like giving this another shot because I wanted to do a short stream with it being late and getting in late from work, so I thought I'd just give this another pop. Oh, it's stuttering. I hope that's saving when it's doing that. Or is that the game? Sharky, evening buddy. It's rough around the edges. It's rough as hell around the edges. But it's got a, I don't know, it just got a bit of a, every time I pick it up and play it, I give it another go, it's just got a certain charm to it. I'm fairly sure that this has got quite a lengthy story campaign. As it stands, it's got quite a lengthy story campaign, and it's had a load of updates since its original launch last year. You know, improvements pretty much across the board with the performance, bugs, graphics, and loads of story content as well. Loads of free story missions and jobs. Now you have to bear in mind that I got this dirt cheap from Xbox Cambodia. But if this was the right price on the PS5, I'd double dip on this, but it's just not the right price. Everybody is pretty much in full agreement that as you know, as charming as the game is, it's just not at the right price point for the kind of game that it is. No, it's so far off the right price point. It's a shame, because just like I've said it before with games like Fernbus and Tourist Bus, it's got some really good ideas. It just falls short overall. but it's still an okay game to play, you know what I mean? It's still, as this stands on the PlayStation Store right now, it's 50 quid. Now bearing in mind, the other truck driver game, their first attempt, was it about 25 quid, 30 quid? This should have come in at the same price point, and I think it had done much better, as long as they'd have stuck with it. Which is one thing they did pledge, because I was in there. Well, I still am. I'm in their Discord, and they were quite vocal in their Discord about their intention to stick with this and to fix it and patch it and improve it. And you know, hats off to them. Compared to what it was like at launch, they have done. But I don't think this has got a physical release in the UK. So if you go on places like Amazon or eBay, it's available on there, but imported in from Europe, and it's like 60 on some prices on eBay and Amazon. It's like 55 to 70 quid. And even CX, there's the odd CX that I've got a physical copy of it in, and it's £58 in CX. They're just so far off with the price point. How's the sound and stuff as well? Because I'm obviously reluctantly streaming from Xbox with this, which is not something I'm a fan of these days. With Twitch on Xbox not being very good, but is the sound mix okay? I don't like the thingy on this as well. Let me just show you. I don't like the cockpit view. I'm not a fan of the cockpit view. I think it goes a little bit fish-eyed and a bit blurry around the edges. A bit too much for my liking. And the cockpits look at it, how the camera moves when you're in cockpit view. It's dead weird. Ugh! Pillock. Oops. Sorry, I was just about to show Morgan Freeman to you. I think I've knackered my truck a bit. I think I need to go to get it fixed. What the hell is going on in front here? I never touched him. Tell you what, it's not even proper summer yet, and I might have to stick my fan on tonight. It's so warm. Leave it there. Force us trying to nick it. Yeah, so going back to the internal camera view, I don't like how it pivots. It's weird. Now I need to pay attention to the road now, stop doing that. Oops. We've started selling a fan at work made by Shark, and it's a hybrid fan that you can have as a tall floor standing fan with a helper then, or it converts into a little desk fan. On your side of the road, arsehole. Jesus. How far have I got to go here? Let's just have a look at that. I'll tell you what, the map is quite big. Considering how long it's taken me to drive where I've just come from to get to where I am now. Map's quite big. I'm hoping when I get to where I'm going here and do whatever the game wants me to do, that I then get opportunity to actually do a job. What the hell's going on with this lighting?
I had a feeling that I knew this place, but I wasn't sure. I've never spent the night here, but I've definitely passed by.
There you go. You'll have your first experience in bed here.
Is that scripted to be part of the story or
And in
something?
the restaurant,
I
too.
swear to God,
I could go
the
for a
clock
couple of juicy
on the bottom
burgers, an apple
right hand
pie
side
for
said it was
dessert.
9 AM
I
in the morning.
recommend something
Now it's
special.
jumped to
Still
9
on the
PM.
menu.
Perfect.
No idea what's going on with the lighting. Must have been scripted as part of it, right? Turn off your engine before heading to bed. Press the Y button to go to sleep. Yeah, I would double dip on this on the PS5, you know, for shits and giggles, if it was the right price. Just because I think it's an okay casual game to play. It's a nice game to play. It's a, you know, it's a chilled game to play. And it's had loads of improvements, and I prefer streaming from the PS5, as we've pointed out many times before. But it's the whole price. I can't be doing it for that price. I was hoping to catch somebody on one of these online sales apps like Vinted or something. Somebody who doesn't know what they're doing and doesn't understand the value of what they've got and wants to sell it for like peanuts. These segments don't fit in with the game, they're bizarre.
We ate wild Alaskan salmon and some delicious apple pie. Clint is a kind man who I've managed to meet at what seems to be the perfect time in my life. Being on the road just feels right to me. I spoke with Linda as well. We rarely see eye to eye about anything or act warm towards each other anymore. But I hope we can find a way to make it work.
Chapter complete, Truck Life. Chapter awards, 100 XP, $6,500. Skill point acquired. So where'd you do the skill points? I assume in here? Yeah. So, eco-friendly, more efficient fuel consumption by 5%. You can stay awake for 6 more hours. I think I might... Oh, cannot unlock this skill. Must have to work it down then. Like Blockbusters. Work our way down and across. So I'm going to have to go with eco-friendly. Yeah. So start at the top. So trucker app, licenses, so the two in blue, them are the two that I've done. So now I'm doing the farm. Go to John Building Supply Incorporated, attach a trailer, go to Oak Valley Farm, detach a trailer. So I'm assuming that's where it's going to want me to go.
Everything good to go?
Yeah, we're ready to head to John's Building Supply.
Great.
What's it like out here, driving on your own for days or even weeks at a time? Don't you ever get lonely, depressed, or bored?
We'll just kill the engine in a
Are you
minute as well.
considering long-distance routes?
I mean, not necessarily. I'm just curious about what it's like for you. As for the routes, we'll see. Time will tell.
I have no idea if my experience will be relevant for you, but I've spent many years on the road. In fact, I can't even remember what it's like not to be a trucker anymore. So my perspective is probably skewed. If nothing else, after all these years on the road, I've seen all sorts of shit.
And at the beginning, when you first started?
Well, I can't remember that far back. You should probably ask a younger trucker. Of course, it depends on the type of person you are. If you enjoy being on your own and can take care of yourself, it might be a breeze. But life in the cab of an 18-wheeler can be quite tough, and loneliness will likely be the least of your concerns.
Yeah.
Besides, we have phones nowadays. Some truckers listen to music a lot. Others bring books along to read while on break or in bed.
Thanks, Clint. I appreciate your honesty.
Anytime, my boy.
Right, so as well, something I want to. We got a photo mode. Bonus point for photo mode. In terms of the rendering modes, we've got fidelity, which is 30 frames, prioritized resolution over frame rate with dynamic 4K at 30 frames, includes improved shadows, lighting, draw distance, ray tracing, reflections, effects are enabled in this mode. Then you've got fidelity, which is unlocked, which priorities frame rate over resolution with dynamic 4K at 60. Includes improved shadows, lighting, draw distance, ray tracing are enabled in that mode as well. So the fidelity unlocked, the frames they'll probably jump around a little bit, so you might get a bit of slowdown and then you might get smoothness. And then you've got performance, which favours 60 frames, up to 60 frames, not locked at 60, but up to 60 frames over resolution. The resolution then becomes dynamic, 1080p by 1440p. Ray tracing, CGI reflections, effects are disabled in this mode, so I've got it on fidelity 30. VSync I've got on, film grain I've got on a little bit, motion blur I've got on a little bit, but I did, I think, lower that down. It does have HDR. Not sure what these shadow qualities, what are these shadow qualities? Search your preferred shadow type from the options menu, virtual shadow maps, VSM, or standard shadow maps. While virtual shadow maps provide superior quality, there may be instances where dynamic resolution is reduced in performance mode. VSM will be automatically switched to standard. Might put on the virtual then. Virtual or superior quality. Right, let's have a look at them. And then you've got these looks here, look. So 8-bit, 16-bit, 32-bit, cell shading, cyber, colorize, comic, and dither.
Not to be nosy, but what do you need all that wood for?
My brother's making some renovations on the farm, so most of it will be used for repairs.
Hey, if you need any help, just let me know.
Thanks, but my brother has it all under control. As I said, he takes care of everything on the farm.
I'll tell you what I do need. I need somewhere to repair the truck. And I don't know where you do that. You do that at a garage, do you? A garage or gas? You don't do it at a gas station, so it's wanting me to go all the way down here to there. I can't actually see a garage on the map. Not with the same icon, anyway. So unless that is it, so I might have to go down to Jamie-town to get my truck fixed first. And I don't think there's any fast travelling. So when I get to where I need to be there, I'm going to have to go straight past and go into Jamie-town to get my truck fixed. Because I don't think... I mean, I could go up that way, I suppose. Get it done there, up Washington. Yeah, let's do that.
Memories of your father?
Only vague ones.
If you don't want to talk about it, just say so.
No, it's fine. Apart from my mother, you might be the only person I'd want to talk to about it. Tell me a cool memory of it. Something my mom has told me. Come on, Clint. All of my memories are hazy, mostly based on my mom's stories. I do remember that whenever he came home from a trip, I'd usually be in bed. He would walk in smiling and tickle my feet. I remember looking forward to it.
You meant everything to him. Your dad was the proudest father. He was always planning things for the two of you, playing basketball, rides in the trunk, jogging in the morning. In such moments, his face would light up. I envied him a bit for it. I dreamt of having a son of my own when I was younger.
Tell me a cool story of the two of you together.
You probably know about his small road dimension.
Of course, but I never watched the movie.
It's not bad. You should give it a go when you have time. You know how he got cast?
Man, the director happened to run into him and thought he'd make a good character.
Yeah, you liked the way he was smoking a cig. Your father was unmatched when it came to unique mannerisms. Oftentimes, he would simply light a cigarette at the bar in the eyes of all the women there they drawn to him.
Wow, really?
It was the same thing that happened with the director. We were at a bistro. I think we're in Boston.
And?
Your father was smoking and he went, "Look at that guy over there staring at him." And that guy gets up and heads to our way. He introduced himself straight away and said that he'd love to give your father a minor role in his next movie. Your dad froze for a moment. Not every day that a popular film director comes up to you and offers you a role.
And then what happened?
Your father asked him what made him think he'd be right for the part. Ted Scott, I believe his name was, said he was perfect for the opening scene, the wedding. Just liked how your dad was smoking and sipping from his glass. Of course, he must have liked his looks too. I think he got like $150 for that part.
I didn't know the details. That short scene is the only video I have. He almost landed a career in the movies, huh?
I don't know about that. He never got a single line of dialogue.
Yeah, I was just kidding. But cool story. Thanks.
Got it. I can tell you more stories if you want.
Sure, later on. I never started smoking myself.
Good for you.
Got cats that won't come out. Torrance, good evening. Hope you well. Come on, cars, move. Oh, red light. No, there is a horse in the field. I just heard a horse. I don't think we've, well, I know we haven't got any licensed vehicles in this either again. Like the first truck driver game that had no licensed vehicles, this is the same. Whoa, 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 that wasn't me. That's on you. Bandit. We're on a red light, arsehole, shut up. So at the end of this road, this stretch of road, for me to go to my quest or mission objective, I need to go left. But initially I'm going to go right, because I need to go and get my truck repaired. We've had a couple of accidental bumps. Still got my indicator on here, Pillock. Tell you what I am going to do. I'm going to get fuel whilst I'm here. I think the truck feels heavier to drive than what it initially did at launch. I think it handled more like a go-kart at launch, felt really light and a bit nimble, whereas now they've got a bit of weight to them. Hey up, same there. The hell. Why are you going? Can't remember how far up here it is for this repair place. Assuming this is the right place I'm going. I'll just bring up the map and see. It's straight across. Straight across, I think, for the garage. Welsh, good evening, buddy. That Alaskan road truck is still supposed to be coming to console at some point. Come on, there's no lights. Go. Is that the garage? Must be. Right, let's do some repairs. So all repairs gonna cost me 1,400. Repair all. So we've got upgrades. Right, let's go and go to the job we're supposed to be doing, eh? Yeah, they could, yeah, Sharky. Because it does graphically, you know, it looks nice. When the game's not bugging out with the lighting, but then I do think that was scripted for the game. You can look quite nice in certain lights. We'll soon see now as darkness is, I think, is about to naturally fall in it. Just have a look behind. Look at that. And the lights on. Go up that hill. Oh, right, give me a sec. Okay, I've just pulled the headset out and plugged it back in. Let's see if that fixes it. If not, then I'd normally have to go to the stream bit on the dashboard and just mute and then unmute. See you later, Walsh. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. When I get that new internet installed on Monday, I'm going to try and mess around with the streaming on Xbox and mess around with the bitrate. Because you can mess around with the bitrate a bit more on the Xbox streaming side, can't you? Whereas the PS5 is pretty much, it's just press a button and go. Which isn't a bad thing, because as we've seen, it clearly works. But I'm going to do some tinkering under the hood on the Xbox One when I get that new internet put in. That bit on Sandland that I did last night, Sharky, as I said in Discord, had you not known any of the context of the story or what was going on, and you just tuned in, you'd think I'd just finished the game with what went down, and the whole thing was epic. I'm not sure if how far you've got through it, but yeah, it was brilliant, and it truly felt, once it was all done and dusted, that the game was truly kind of, you know, hitting the ground running, so to speak, and truly starting. Brilliant it was. I'd seriously consider that Prey though, Sharky, for £8 if you haven't got it already on disc somewhere. I think I picked it up on disc for about £8, and then I got the DLC when it was on sale. But it's well worth it. Proper Bioshock vibes going on, but on a space station rather than underwater. Won't be a late one from me tonight, by the way, guys, for anybody that's working, because I've been worked today and finished late, so I didn't get in until about 7:30, hence why I started streaming late, and I'm back in again tomorrow, and I've got to be in work for 8 AM, but then I finish at 3 PM in the afternoon, and then I'm done for the weekend again. So I'll probably try and get this one job done. And then I'll be tuning in for the night. The only thing I can't tell here is whether I need... Is there any sort of guide on the game? I'm just wondering whether I need to rest. Before I'll carry on going. We'll chance it. How far have I got to go? Oh, just down here, not far. Working from home, nice. There's an invisible wall there, Bellic. Right, we're on. Trailer attached. Let's go and drop this off. How far is this farm? So back up all the way where I've just come. I came from there, so I'm going all the way back up on myself, but I'm not turning up there, I'm carrying on down here to that farm there. There is kind of... I mean, I know it's telling me to go that way, but if I went down here, that looks shorter. And I am half tempted to try that way. Now, for anybody that's seen Final Destination 2, never drive behind one of these mothers. Right, let's go.
Great. Come on, let's go home. If my nephews are there, I'll introduce you to them. They're around your age. After you got married, did you manage to maintain your friendships?
Not really. I've lost touch with most of my close friends. Not that there were many of them, but me and Rambir have stayed close.
Who?
Rambir is Indian. His name means honest, or maybe brave warrior. Something like that.
Oh, cool. I drove a typical Indian truck years ago here in our region. I wonder if it still runs. Was he born here?
No, he's an immigrant. He came here with his parents when he was little.
Is his family from the upper
I'm
county?
tempted to go back up that way so I can rest.
Sorry for being so nosy.
Oh, it's fine. Rambir's a cool guy.
What does he do?
Right now, the same as me, trying to figure out his next step in life.
You youngsters think way too much. Always calculating, never acting.
That's quite the generalization, isn't it?
It probably is. Just my personal observation. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sorry.
No worries. You seem to be young at heart. I don't feel the usual generation gap. Plus, I should be thanking you for everything you've done for me, for what you did for my mom after my dad passed.
Easy now. You're gonna make me cry some.
Oh, here's one for you.
Just try it.
This is where my VOD gets muted. Hopefully this doesn't make me fail the mission. Go, 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 go. Hey, kill that radio. Because the game has got an actual streaming mode that you can turn off or on. Then the car. Whoa! I was nowhere near it. Nowhere near it. The old collision detection sprite collision is a bit off in it. So I'm crashing here because I've got a moth flying on my bloody head. Back over again, crash again.
Not a big fan, really. I play video games. Linda gives me a hard time for playing too much. She says all I ever do is walk some horses on the street.
That's what you're into. My nephews play too. The machine is called Gessa or something. Cool. I used to go to arcades back in my day. I played Street Combat 2 a lot. That game still exists.
It sure does. The 5th one's out now.
I never really got into it like you kids. Sports were always my biggest passion.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, the dialogue's a bit cheesy, but it's all for the story narrative, because I think I've essentially taken over a truck business, or just generally just started being a trucker to follow my dad's footsteps. And I think this guy in the truck with me is a real good friend of my dad's, who's kind of trying to nurture me into the business. And occasionally get the odd phone call off other people as well, which you interact with. You can choose to answer or not answer to interact with them. over it. Yeah. There, you inherit a truck business via text messages and start getting jobs via text messages. So they've upped the ante for this one with having people that were willing to step in and act and talk and provide dialogue and stuff. It all adds to the immersion, let's say. And I'm sure, like I say, I'm sure this is quite supposed to be quite a lengthy campaign as well, bordering on around about 30 hours to get everything done. We're on a red light, Pillock, shut up. Don't you dare change back to red again. The base game's said to be around about 30 hours, and then with all the patches and stuff they've dropped over the last few months, they have said and stated that they've put extra content in the game that equals, or more jobs in the game, that equals around about another approximate 6 hours worth of gameplay, allegedly. I think what ultimately hurt this is that price point. Had this been a, you know, a double A cheap and cheerful 25 to 30 quid on PSN and Xbox, I think more people might have taken a punt and snapped this up. But as soon as they opened up the pre-orders and everyone saw that the price was 50 quid, it kind of took people by surprise, that didn't. A few people weren't comfortable with that at all. I think. Yeah, 25 would be spot on, and even if it had come down in a sale to 25, I'd have been tempted. But I think since release, I've only seen this in the sale once, and I don't think it dropped a great deal. I think it dropped to about, if I remember correctly, it was around about either 38 or 42 quid, which is not enough of a drop. Needs to be half price, this does. But it seems to be one of them games that is is holding its value quite a bit. And I think some of that is down to the fact that it's not available on disc in the UK, only via import throughout some areas of Europe. Come on then, caution. Take your sweet time going off when the light turns green. Makes me run the risk of me being stuck here. Come on, or I'm going to go round you. I'm going to cut you up.
Well, we're here. Welcome home.
Oh, I think I could have gone in forward. But I'm trying to be a smart horse instead. No worries, Sharky.
Clint and I spent 9
I'm not going to
weeks
be much
together. He's a
longer.
great guy.
Well, not far
Not
behind.
only did he help me
behind you, to
find
be
my
honest.
footing in the new job, but he also gave me a fresh perspective of myself. He taught me how to have more confidence, which for one reason or another I'd always struggled to maintain. Clint provided me with the best training possible, showing me a number of useful tricks, and all the ins and outs of an 18-wheeler. We also talked about my father quite a bit. In Clint's words, he was a quiet guy, but opened up amongst friends. They were really close. Clint said my father talked about me all the time and took good care of my mom, trying to make sure we had everything we needed. He was working hard at keeping our family together until the tornado tore us apart. I got a job at Furious Delivery Company. Clint recommended me, and I hope we'll stay in touch with him. Now it's high time for me to make something of myself.
There he is, the son of a legend. How's it going, Nathan?
Can't complain. Thanks again for the opportunity.
Clint is the one you should be thanking. I don't really need any new drivers right now, but having Charles's son aboard is something else. Welcome to the team. This is James, our main dispatcher.
Nice to meet you, Nathan. I knew your father. He was a great man and a real hero.
Thanks. Where should I start?
Given your time spent with a veteran like Clint and your success so far, we're tossing you right into the deep end. Construction materials.
Okay.
As you probably already know, we use all possible communication channels, including email. But as an old-school dispatcher, I prefer voice communication.
I'll keep that in mind.
Thanks. I'll talk to you once you're in the truck to give you further instructions.
Sounds good. I'll get going now.
Leave sooner, drive slower, and live longer. Trucker's motto. Oh, and good luck.
Hi again.
Hey,
How's the machine?
it's a beast.
Glad to hear that. Now, back to business. Some construction materials need to be transported. The company is Zid. We're talking cement. 11.3 tons in total.
Yeah, no problem. What's the address?
The delivery is stored near Jamie-town and must be delivered to the construction site near Oak Valley Farm.
Roger that.
I like how you communicate. It's like I'm talking to an experienced driver.
9 weeks with Clint will do that to you.
For sure. Listen, young man. Take a word of advice, and I'll let you do your thing.
I'm listening.
Much like Clint, I'm old school myself. I mentioned it earlier.
Yeah.
In the future, you'll likely work with other dispatchers around your age or even younger. Today's dispatchers are rarely ex-truckers. Old school truckers like myself know what a driver deals with on a day-to-day basis. A present-day dispatcher is often just a kid with a computer. They mostly care what the software says and sometimes disregard the driver. But don't pick fights with them unless you're trying to give yourself a headache. They'll always want to be in charge of your schedule, but at the end of the day, you'll need to be on the same page. Just remember to never make any definite promises. Dispatchers are often pressured by the sales team who give customers false promises themselves. But no matter what goods you get, you always say that you'll do your best to deliver them as instructed by the customer. Nothing more, nothing less. You have no way of knowing what could happen on the road. So no guarantees.
Thanks for the advice, James.
Ha. You still have a long way to go, young man. You're gonna face lots of challenges, and you'll make mistakes, which will either make you a better trucker or make you give up on this job forever.
I don't expect it to be easy.
That's good. Listen, we had a nice talk. I've got to go now. If you have any questions, speak up now or feel free to call me or email me later. Good luck.
Thanks. I'll talk to you later.
Right, let's have a look at nosy on the map. So it doesn't actually want me to travel that far, does it? So I've got unlocked a new truck as well. But I bet is it a truck that I can take straight away. Let's go have a look. So that's locked. I've got this. Ah, this is a new one. That's my existing truck. And I've now got this truck. So we try this then. There we go. checking time in real life. Make sure it. Got probably get this job done. Enough time to get this job done, I think. Then I'll be calling it because I work in the morning. Let's try the cockpit view. So it's not as far. I thought I'd got to go there. But it's not as far, so it does actually want me to go down. So we'll do this. We'll try and get this done. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Won't actually, because of that accident, he won't let me go that way, so I'm going to have to go up and around. Back in your lane.
Hello?
Hello, my son.
I'm listening, Mother.
I just wanted to check in. After all, it's your first day on the new job.
I've already got my first load. I'm on my way to drop-off location.
Ah, glad to hear that. Does that mean you're getting along with your coworkers?
Yeah, everything's fine, Mom. I'll come to see you after work.
Oh, well, what would you like for dinner?
Whatever. See you later. Oh, man. I was rude to my mom again. It's not good.
Let's hope I didn't need a rest. I like the swerving out the way. I'm more than on my side of the road here. close. Going for that white changes, you bastard. You know what? Piss off. I ain't gonna find now. Piss off. Jesus Christ. A bit of road rage. Need some fuel. Right, so let's crack on. Just have a look at something. For the last part of this stream, let's have a look at performance mode. That is supposed to be performance mode. I know it aims for 60, up to 60, it isn't locked at 60. No. No, no, no. Now the braking distance. Insane. We're gonna go round you in a minute if you don't shift your horses.
Hey, hey.
Hey Nathan, are you carrying any dangerous goods?
Nah. I'm hauling gold from Fort Knox.
You the man. Do I get 1 or 2 bars?
For you, truckload. What's up, my man?
Let's meet up.
Sure. Tomorrow?
Okay, cool.
I'll come with the truck straight after work. Actually, scratch that. Let's meet at Nomad. It'd be easier to park this beast there.
Perfect. See you there after 9?
Sounds good. Alright, bro. I'll see you later.
Yeah, bye. And be careful with all those gold bars.
far now, I don't think. I remember this junction up ahead. I think it's just beyond this junction. Not mistaken. Where do you think you were going, arsehole? Screw you what I'm going through. Got a fine. It. Yes. Here we go. And dickhead's gone the wrong way.
Congratulations on completing your first order, Nathan.
Thanks.
$25 XB, $2,500. That'll just about cover all the fines that I got.
Hey, Nathan, where are you?
What's up? I'm eating at Rosalia.
Okay, listen, I've got an order. An urgent one.
I've got you. Go on.
Man, you're awesome. It's about TVs. From the dock.
Blue Creek?
Yes, I tried some other truckers, but you're the closest.
The dock? Why from there?
Don't ask. I have no idea. There's some sort of Chinese knockoffs. The client called and said it was urgent. They're paying extra, so you'll get a bonus.
Where do I take them?
The mall in Valencia. It is important that you make it to the unloading point before 10 o'clock.
Okay. I'll be on my way shortly.
Keep me posted if any issues come up, Nathan.
So,
10-4.
just out of interest, how am I supposed to do this mission when I need sleep? Because when I sleep, it's going to advance time. Now it's past 11. Does that mean I've failed the mission already? Just out of interest. That's not saying I have. So what I'm going to do there is I'm going to save the game. I'm going to save my progress. So that's saved, and I'm going to knock it on the head there before I get balls deep or involved in another mission now, because it's past midnight here in the UK and I've got work tomorrow at 8 AM. So I've got to be up for around about 6. So I'm going to throw a raid across to Mass Red, who is on Jedi Survivor, and I will catch you again either tomorrow night or guaranteed Saturday morning, as the wife is at work and I'm off. So take it easy, everyone that's working, and stop by, and I'll see you soon.